Hey guys, it's Consumer Will, and I'm here to show off some cool new products from radiosailing.net. But first, I want to just give a shout out to the Australian Radio Yachting Association and Paul Martin. Forgive me, I haven't had a chance to kind of acknowledge this online here, but I want to thank him very much for this wonderful DF65 keychain that he presented to me at the Globals last year. It is quite special, and I will be making good use of this. Thank you very much. My very first IOM, International 1 meter, is a 1991 built Graham Bantock Tinto. I traded a guy in Seattle for with an air compressor for this thing. So it came with a bunch of rigs. It came with a boat. It's built by, you see it there. It's USA 505, and it's built by Brad Hauser. The date on this thing, registration number is 87. And it's hull number 505. And it looks like it was built in 1991. So this thing is an old boat, but you know what? I'm going to update it because, there's something to be said about some of these older designs when it comes to light air. Brad Gibson, as you know, has been sailing a red wine, which is a version of this boat too as well, quite successfully, and he's updated his fins. My personal opinion on with IOMs is that it's more about the fins and the sails than it is the much of the hull. So the hull, yes, it's going to make a difference. But I think to really make an IOM go, I think the best thing is to have really good fins and really good sails. My personal opinion, take it as it is. Okay, so on to the latest and greatest from radiosailing.net. Transmitter strap. The thing is awesome. It's got a nice wide 1-inch strap to it. It's nice and bright, so you know where it is. And the cool feature is it has its own individual clasp, release mechanism thing here. And it's metal. So when it connects onto the transmitter, it's got a nice secure fitting on it. Okay? And when you put it down, you don't have to take off the whole neck strap and all that. You can just unclip it and down it goes. Okay, the next very cool thing is that radio sailing has been kind of expanding out of the Dragon Force, Dragon Flight kind of genre, and every now and then, they'll put in some things to do with IOMs, or they'll put in some things to do with RG65s. So they recently launched the Kingmax SW22HV servo. This thing is a coreless motor. It has metal gears. It is also waterproof. Dual ball bearings. Okay, now the numbers on this thing is quite impressive. At 6 volts, it will handle about 18 kg per centimeter. It's approximately 200 and something ounces. But the speed on it is basically half a second per 360 revolution. It's plenty quick. And the beauty too is that it's only $75. So when you're looking at IOM winches, you can basically expect to pay over $100 for a decent winch. I can name off some brands, but I'm pretty sure you guys know. So the other nice thing about this servo is it's a standard size. So here's a standard size servo, and it matches. So not only is it saving you a bit of weight, it's an easy kind of mount to get into your boat and everything. But it's just a cool little unit. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to put this thing into my 1991 Tinto, and I'm going to let you guys see the action on this thing. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, you guys, I'm all set here, and just thought I'd show you some of the specs here. Now, if you can go up to 8.4 volts, and it'll give you a lot more torque, and you know, of course, speeds is going to pick up too as well. But for this test here, all I'm doing is I'm just going to use a normal my Dragon Force pack, which is the Life battery, Venom 850 mAh battery pack. I got my FlySky, what do we call it, receiver in there. And yeah, I'm sorry, it's a little bit of a ghetto setup, but I just want to see the movement on the winch here. So a couple things to point out. Comes with a little yoke cord, and the beauty of this is you can plug in a higher voltage pack to run with the servo. Okay, so that comes with it. Another cool thing that comes with it is this aluminum drum. Okay, so it's the drum is going onto the metal spine, so definitely a nice solid connection there. It's just loosely in there right now. I just want to see the movement. One of the things I've also done is I've marked off where the little hole here, right, with the marking on my endpoints. On my transmitter, I have it at 100%. And the reason for that is I want to see whether there's any creep or if it misaligns at any point. All right, so here we go. We're sheeted in right now. Sorry, just gonna control the movement of this thing here, like that. And we are gonna, so this is slowly, you know, sheeting in, sheeting out, right? And lines up there, right there. Okay, now sheeting in. Okay. Wow, that's pretty good. That's nice and center. So that's the action on the servo there. Centers every time. Kingmax done such a great job on making the accuracy of these servos the way they are. And I think this is going to help my Tinto in racing days there. So good job, radio sailing, and good luck with this new product. This is great. $75 for a nice, super strong sailing winch. Accurate too. Cheers.